Hi, folks. Welcome back. Normally, I go through a little intro asking you, help my channel out and this and that. And I do want you to. But right now, as of this video, I'm pissed. I've had enough. I was going to do a story on the trans woman that's the assistant Surgeon General and how Babylon Bee got their account off of Twitter and blah, 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 blah. I've had enough of the bullshit. I've had enough. Enough is enough. We are at war in this country with the people that think that this country is a multicultural democracy, and those of us that think that no, it's a constitutional republic. There is no middle ground anymore. I just did an interview with Jennifer in Sweet Home, California. Great lady. Oh, salt of the earth. Love her to pieces. But this old school way of conservative people saying, well, let's talk to them one by one and let's try to convince them. And that's over. It's over. Every single person needs to get in this fight. And what I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. I was a local city councilman for 8 years here in upstate New York in the early 2000s. Go to the Republican Party in your county, in your city, and say, how can I help grassroots candidates? Can I knock on doors? Can I select signatures? Can I pass out literature? Can I make phone calls? I'll do what you want me to do. I've got about 20 hours this week or next 2 weeks I can spare for you guys. Let me help. School board especially, that's a big one. There's things you can do. Maybe at the state level, the county level, definitely the local level. Enough is enough. It's time to fight back. I'm so fed up with this person answering that person and this tweet and this person for this and these clowns said this, and all of a sudden now guys like Bill Maher and all that and Trevor Noah have seen the light. And the left is so far left now, they left us behind and blah, 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 blah. Sick to death of it. They're all grifters and just plain old scumbags. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Do anything and say anything to make a buck or save their own asses. And that goes, by the way, too, for a lot of Republican neocons. They have to go. But unfortunately, we have to take control. When I say we, conservative people, the House, the Senate, and eventually the White House in order to get rid of these grifters. The Democrat Party has turned into a nightmare for this republic. At the local level, county, state, and federal. They are not going away. They will not listen to reason. The Democrat Party is the party of bad ideas. But right now, the Republican Party is the party of no ideas. Enough is enough. Let people live their lives. Let them live free. I live in upstate New York and had a business in a low-income neighborhood for over 20 years. The rules and the taxes and the regulations are ridiculous. Ridiculous. How can you hire anybody in New York State with a workman's compensation rate so high? And they'll say, well, we've lowered them the last few years. Yeah, okay. So instead of drowning in 10 foot of water, you drown in 8 foot of water, and these morons call it progress. I spent a lot of time in Tennessee in the last year. A lot of time in Western Virginia and West Virginia. People live free there. Kentucky as well. Enough is enough. I'm going to have to probably leave my hometown here in upstate New York, and upstate New York is beautiful because we're attached to those asshat moron progressives in New York. And a mad insult to injury, they're being chased out of New York City because of COVID and the $2,000 a month rent, and they're filtering all the way up here upstate, and they're ruining this too. It's incredible. It's like the bubonic plague. Oh, yes, there are some individual nice people. You know, I really don't care what, that's the thing. I don't care what people criticize me anymore. Enough is enough. Those of us that have been here 2, 3, 4, 5 generations plus, I put our hearts and souls into our hometowns and our businesses and our families just to get crapped on. Just to get crapped on by our own government. You're supposed to be looking out for us. These morons think rights come from government. The rights of human beings come from God. It says right in the Constitution of the United States and the Declaration. The first time that's ever happened, the form of government using that formula in the history of the world. We became the most powerful and richest and most benevolent country that's ever existed in human history. And these morons want to take it like this picture of the Constitution and burn it and wipe their behinds with it. I've had enough. Enough of the bull. I really have. Fight back. I am. It's tiring, mentally and physically. It just grinds you right down. These people are like 3-year-olds having a tantrum in the candy aisle at the grocery store. It's a matter of will. Are you going to sit there and watch them kick and scream and holler? You're going to give them the candy bar just to shut them up. That's what it's come down to. These people want to run this country, and for pretty much they are right now. We are on the edge of losing it all. If that doesn't scare the hell out of you and get you out there to volunteer for people, granted, not every Republican is great. I get that, but you've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. Friends, family, girlfriend, boyfriend, or spouse is going to be a little tougher if you have opposite views. That's tougher giving up that relationship, I get it. But as you go knocking on doors for candidates and you get resistance, try to put your side forward. If they give you any crap back, just walk away. Just walk away, because there's some people you just can't reach. And time is running short. And there's millions of people literally to talk to in this country. Little by little, we need a ground game. Go to your local Republican committee, county, city, whatever it is. Every area's got one. What can I do to help? Don't have any money, but I've got some time to donate. Tell me what I can do. Believe me, they'll have something for you. And if they don't have something for you, then raise holy hell with the Republican candidates saying, I'm trying to volunteer, and they're telling me they don't need me. Believe me, they need you. They need every single person, every single body. God knows what the progressive Democrats are going to pull this November. They're loading their ammunition. Their powder's dry. They're ready to go. And there's millions of them. And they have a ground game that's some of the best in the world. And we're just a band of people that believe in the country and the republic, and we want to fight back against this. And you can do it. Believe me, you can. Enough is enough. I'm not giving any of these morons anymore the benefit of the doubt. Those days are over. Enough is enough. Now it's time to pick a side. Which side will you pick? Because if you don't pick a side, someone will pick one for you. And it never, ever turns out the way you wanted it to. End of rant. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.